Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to another section of accounts class. We were studying rectification of error last day. First three questions we solved. Today we can see next question onwards. Question number 4. I am reading. Listen carefully. A credit sale of goods to Ram 2500 has been wrongly passed through the purchase book. That is a transaction. The correct transaction is this one, credit sale of goods to Ram. This is the correct transaction. And what entry they passed? It is saying that wrongly passed through purchase book. Purchase book, which transactions we are taking? Credit purchases. So the transaction was a credit sales and we treated it as a credit purchases. Clear? Credit purchase journal entry we written, that is completely wrong. The transaction was a credit sales. Then to find out the answer, first of all, the purchases which we ended, we need to cancel. So for cancelling the entry for the purchases, we have to do the opposite of that entry. It means, I am giving the answer here, listen. Question number 4, in that A. So purchase account, when you are writing the journal entry for purchases, purchase account we are debiting and personal account we are crediting. The name of the personal account is Ram. So this is the journal entry we passed. So we have to cancel this one. Cancel means purchase account is unnecessarily debited. If you want to cancel or excess debited, purchase account is excess debited or unnecessarily debited, we need to cancel. For cancelling the purchase account, we need to credit it. And RAM account unnecessarily we credited, that is wrong. So for cancelling that, we need to debit it. So I am writing the entry, RAM account debit to purchases. We are writing rectification entry. So the amount is 2500. So I am writing here 2500. In the RAM account also writing 2500. Now what have we done? We cancelled only this purchases. And when the credit sale is happened, did we write any journal entry for credit sales? No. So credit sales entry we need to pass. What is the credit sales entry? Credit sales entry will be, this is the credit sales entry, RAM account debited to sales. This entry is not yet passed. So we are passing this journal entry because RAM account is not debited, sales account is not credited. That we have to do. That we have to attach with this one. Then RAM account we have to debit it and the sales account we have to credit it. So here I am writing there two sales accounts. RAM account is already debited and the sales account I have to credit with the 2500. Then purchase account also we had I need to write we need to write 2500. Now RAM account, for cancelling this one, RAM account we are debiting 2500 and for the credit sales we need to debit 2500. So 2500 plus 2500, it is coming 5000. So 5000 we need to debit against RAM and that is the answer. 5000 we are giving here. So narration you can write. What narration you will write? Narration will be that reason, that transaction only just to write. Okay, this will be it is rectified that credit sales recorded as a credit purchases. That is the narration. So this answer is clear now. And for getting the answer, this is the entry they passed. We need to cancel this one. That is why it's opposite to be done. And this is the correct entry actually. And this entry is not yet passed. So that entry is effect I made. Like that we got the answer. Then next B. See that all of you take your textbook and look at the page number 21.46. Second, in the question number 4, the second one, a credit purchase of goods from Shyam amounting rupees 1000 has been wrongly passed through sales book. If the previous transaction is understood, then it is very easy. And they have passed through sales book means sales entry they have passed. This is the entry they passed. Shyam account debit to sales. This is entry they passed. We need to cancel this one. So for cancelling that, we need to debit a sales account. Sales account debit. And to Shyam. Sales account that the amount will be 1000. And here Shyam also will be 1000. Okay. Now we need to write a entry for credit purchases. Credit purchase entry will be what? Okay. This is the entry they passed. So for cancelling this, we done its opposite. Okay. Sales account up to Shyam. Now the credit purchase entry will be purchase account debit to Shyam. And this entry is not yet recorded. That is why this entry we are writing now. And that is why here purchase account we need to debit. Already Shyam account is credited. So no need of writing again to Shyam. Instead of that, we can write this 1000. This 1000 total 2000 we can write against Shyam. So this is the second. This is the answer. Now third one, all of you see the textbook. In that third transaction, a return of goods worth rupees 1100 to Mohan. Return goods to Mohan. Okay, goods returned to Mohan means it is a what type of return? Purchase return or sales return? Returned goods to Mohan. To Mohan we returned, na? That is why it is a purchase return. So purchase returns entry is what? Purchase returns entry will be to purchase return. This is the entry they have passed. Sorry, return to pass through sales return book. They have passed through sales return book. So what entry they have passed? That will be sales return account they have debited. Sales return account they have debited, and they have credited the name of the person. Name of the person is Mohan. So this is the entry they have passed wrongly. We need to correct it. Sales return is unnecessarily debited. So we need to credit that sales return. Sales return we are crediting. And Mohan account is unnecessarily credited. We need to debit that account. So now we only corrected that sales returns journal entry wrongly written. Now that purchase returns entry we have to make. Purchase returns entry will be what? This is the purchase returns entry. Mohan account debit to purchase return. This is the journal entry. Okay. Now this entry is not at a return. We have to write that. So Mohan account debit to purchase return. Purchase return. And the amount is 1100. This also 1100. And here 2200 will come. Now next fourth one. A return of goods worth rupees 500 by Ganesh were entered in purchase return book. Purchase returns entry they have passed. Purchase returns entry will be actually this type of entry. Right now, this type of entry we have written. So purchase return we credited, we need to debit. So purchase return I am debiting for cancelling. The amount is 500. Then 2. The name of the person is Ganesh. Ganesh, that is 500. Now it is this is we cancelled. Now sales returns one entry you have to write. Sales returns entry will be sales return we are actually debiting. That is not yet done. So we are debiting the sales return and to Ganesh. Sales return amount is 500 and totally 1000 we need to credit. So that all the 4 questions is over. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, that answer is over. Now we can see fifth one. Okay, fifth one I am just explaining only. Means like that entry I will not give. I will explain. You can listen carefully. A credit, sorry, this one. Goods for rupees 5,500 were purchased from modern traders on credit, but no entry has yet been paid. So write only the purchase entry. What is the entry for purchases? Purchases account debited to modern traders. Amount will be 5,500. Nothing is written. No wrong entry also written. Okay. So what is the entry required? Only that entries we need to pass. Entry will be, answer will be purchases account debited to modern traders. 5,500. Next, second one. Purchase return for rupees 1,500 not recorded in the books. So purchase returns, what is the journal entry for purchase return? That we need to write. And here the name of the person is not mentioned. Purchase return for rupees 1,500 not recorded in the books. Name is not written. And we know purchase return we need to credit. And debit will be we can write a supplier. Okay. Because we are purchasing goods from supplier or creditor we can write. Okay. Creditor or supplier we can write. Both will be correct. The entry I am telling, supplier account debits to purchase return. Third one. Goods for rupees 2,000 sold to Geetha traders on credit were entered in the sales book as 200. Transaction was credit sales. And journal entry is written correctly. Where entered in sales book means it is okay. Sales book, if it is taking, it is a credit sales. A credit sales entry written, but amount became less. 200 only written. So we can think this way. Geetha traders is debited with 200 and sales account is credited with 200. That is not enough. 1,800 more is required. So here Geetha traders short debitors, sales account short creditors. And last day I given one formula. Do you remember? If one that I will show just now. If that formula is there in your minds, then easily we can come to the answer. This one account is short debitors, then debit that account, debit it. If one account is short creditors, then credit it. That rule is applicable now. And if one account is excess debitors, then do its debit opposite. If one account is excess creditors, do the opposite of credit, that is a debit. So this formula if you are studying, then easily you will get the answer. Okay, so that answer I told. This also over. 1,800 will be the amount. 1,800 will be the amount. Once again I'll repeat the answer. That will be Geetha traders account debit 1,800 to sales 1,800. Now this is the fourth one. Goods of the value of 1,800 returned by Sunil and company were included in stock, but no entry was passed in the books. Returned by Sunil and company, it means it is a sales return. And for the sales return, no entry is written. So write what is the journal entry for sales return. That is enough. Answer will be sales return account debited to Sunil and company. Amount will be 1,800. Fifth one. Goods purchased for 900 ended in the purchases book 9,000. So here it is the amount became excess. And another thing, this error is known as error of commission. Okay, error of commission is what? Error of commission means if you are passing one journal entry with a wrong amount, then that error is known as error of commission. And here 8,100 rupees more is written. So for correcting that one, what is the journal entry we passed? It's opposite entry we are passing. And goods purchased for rupees 900 ended in the purchase book as 9,000. Here name of the person is not given. Okay, name of the person is not given. That is why we can assume that it is a cash purchases. Then for rectifying this error, we can write this way: cash account debited to purchases, amount will be 8100. And if it is saying that any person's name is given, or if you are assuming that it is a credit purchases, then the entry will be that personal account we have to debit in the place of cash account, we have to debit personal accounts, and we have to credit purchase accounts. Amount will be 8100. Then sixth one, an invoice for goods sold to X was overcast by 100. So goods sold to X, that is a transaction, and overcast by 100 means 100 rupees became more. And to rectify this one, credit sales opposite entry we are passing. Okay, so that entry will be X account debited to, no, opposite entry, no. So sales account debited to X. Answer is sales account debited to X, amount is 100. Then this answer is over. Then sixth question's answer I am giving now. Okay, sixth question. Sixth question. Give journal entries to rectify the following errors. First one, goods purchased from Ajay for rupees 2600 were recorded in sales book by mistakes. That in the question number 4 only we discussed. Okay, so once again I am repeating that one. Sixth one, here it is saying that goods purchased from Ajay record in the sales book. So sales entry we need to cancel. For cancelling sales journal entry, we need to debit sales, because while writing the sales entry we are crediting sales, so we are debiting sales. So entry will be sales account debit. Then purchase account we need to debit to the name of the person. Name of the person is Ajay. So this type of questions previously I told, that is why I am not spending my time for explaining that one, because it is already told. Okay, I am giving only the answer. Now second one, goods 4400 sold to Surendra was passed through purchase book. So purchases we need to cancel, that is why two purchases we need to write, and the sales we need to credit, because the transaction for sales no entry. And the name of the person, name of the person is Surendra. Amount, this will be double amount, and this will be same amount, this also same amount. Now third one, a customer returned goods worth rupees 1000. It was recorded in purchase return book. Customer returned goods means it is a sales return, and purchase returns entries return. So purchase, for cancelling the purchase return we need to debit. For cancelling purchase return we need to debit. So purchase return account debit, and the sales returns entry we need to write, that is by sales return we are debiting. Then to the name of the person. Third one, the name of the person is not given, so we can write personal account or customer we can write. If a name is given, in the place of customer we can write that a correct name. So customer amount will be, it's two amounts total. Now fourth one is given, a credit sale of 126 to Rajesh was entered in the books as 162. A credit sale of 126 to Rajesh was entered in the book as 162. So more amount is written. Transaction was a credit sales. So 162 is written. 162 minus the correct amount was 126. So 36 rupees more. Excess debited and excess credited is there. which account we debited, that account we need to credit. So the transaction was a credit sales. So credit sales entry, we are debiting personal account. So that we need to credit because it became excess to Rajesh. And sales account debit. The amount 36. Okay. Now next two more questions are there in that fifth one. Fifth, sale of old chair and table for rupees 700 was treated as a sale of goods. So when they are telling this old chair and table only we need to credit, but they have credited sales. Okay, so this I will explain. So the entry they have passed is cash account debited to, this is entry they passed, cash account debited to sales they have written. This is the entry they passed wrongly. But what is the correct journal entry? Correct journal entry this one, cash account debited to chair and table. This is the entry. Okay, and this is the entry they passed wrongly. But in that one aspect is correct. Cash account is correct. Sales only wrong. So two sales they have written is wrong. We need to correct it. So sales account we are debiting. Sales account we are debiting. And this chairs and table we did not credit it. That is why now we need to credit this account. Okay, we debited this account. Why we debited? Because instead of crediting the sales, we need to credit this one. That is why this is not yet credited. So we are crediting now. So it will be to chair and table. Chair and table. Amount will be the same amount. Okay. Sixth one. Rent of proprietor's residence 800 debited to rent account. So they have passed this journal entry. Rent account debited to cash. This is the entry they have passed. But can you tell what is the correct journal entry? It is a rent of proprietor's residence. So drawings actually they need to debit. Drawings account they have to debit. This is the correct one. And to cash. This is the actually the correct journal entry. But in this entry's place they have written this one. And the entry already written in that cash account is correct. So no need of rectifying this to cash. To cash no need of writing in the rectification entry. And rent account is debited is wrong. This is wrong. So we need to cancel this one. So for cancelling we have to write it to rent. And drawings account is not yet debited. So we are debiting now. Drawings account debited to rent account. This is the answer. Now seventh one. Bills receivable received from Ashok for 1600 was passed through bills payable book. So bills payables journal entry that will be this is the entry for bills payable to bills payable. To bills payable. That is the journal entry. Debit will be the name of the person. Ashok. So Ashok account debited to bills payable. This entry they have passed. When you are reading the question we can understand it like that. It is given bills received from Ashok for rupees 1600 was passed through bills payable book. So this entry they have passed. What is the correct journal entry? Correct entry this one. Bills received account. Bills received account. Bills received account debited to Ashok. This is the journal entry. Okay. This is the correct one. and this is wrongly entered. So we need to cancel this one and we have to bring this journal entry. Then the answer will be, for cancelling this entire journal entry, we have to do its opposite. The opposite of this will be bills payable accounts debit to Ashok. And this entry we have to bring into existence. So to Ashok, that is already written. Bills receivable account not debited. We have to debit bills receivable account. So the answer will be bills payable account debit. The amount is 1600. This also 1600. This will be 3200. Now this question number 6th is over. Question number 6th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 are there. All the point I explained. Okay. So do one thing, after listening the class, you write the journal entry yourself and check your answer with this one. Then only you can understand whether you clear this topic or not. Okay. Thank you.